everybody, welcome to another reading, and because it's Black Friday we thought we'd do something a bit different and do a Black Friday reading. So we're going to grab out some cards and don't really know what we're going to find out, but we're just going to flick some cards out and see what we get. So I'm going to go on to reading one. Reading one, you would have picked a stone that said friends, so that's for your reading. And your card is card number 41. Yeah, so your card is card number 41 and it's the tree. And this card is standing out from the crowd. So it's to do with having and gathering and having gained wisdom. That's why this tree is it's an old soul, this tree, which is you. So you've gathered a lot of wisdom and you stand out from the crowd. Sometimes that gives you some attention that you probably don't really want. But let's put it over here. Get the light back on that. There's card 41. We'll pull a few cards and see what we get. For reading one, please. Reading one. Reading one. Oh, I have to go and find that one. It flew. Okay. I can see it. Right. Okay, reading one, which is the tree. We have the Five of Cups, Ten of Swords. So with this energy, it's the dark, like the dark times before the change coming in. It's also disappointment. There's been, sorry my phone, there's been some disappointments, sorry. There's been some disappointments in the past. This is the past energy that's just recent or just in the past. And a lot of mental stress, a bit of mental stress going on some level. Something that you're trying to work through or something you're trying to get yourself through. And it's emotion and thought. So that's the now energy or the recent past. We're coming into balance. Trying to come into balance. It's what's going on, trying to come into some balance. We've got the Tower happening and the Ten of Pentacles. So with that Tower, there's something quite sudden that's going to come in out of nowhere. It's just going to come in and shake things up. You're looking quite happy about it, but this deck always shows the Tower as being, you virtually blew the Tower up yourself. So I feel like you're quite happy about this situation and what's about to come. And the Ten of Pentacles, it's sort of a bit odd, but it's to do with an inheritance, a one-off payment, a lump sum. It's like getting a payout, like a retirement, you're getting a payout from work or something, or an inheritance from, past loved ones, or can be to do with doing something for the family that's laying a solid foundation. and putting down a foundation for your family or for your future plans for your family. Can we get a clarifier? Okay, for the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, that's heaps. Got more than a clarifier, we've got another whole storybook that we shall dive in. First time what popped out was the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is a bit of responsibility. Feel like there's a bit of responsibility going to be put upon your shoulders. I'm going to have to get this phone and turn it off. Right, where was I? Sorry about that. Bit of responsibility going to be put on your shoulders, but I feel like you're going to be quite okay with taking it on. We have, just get these cards out. We've got the Three of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So when this responsibility and this tower situation comes in, there is a little bit of heartache, a little bit of sadness. Maybe it's just the finishing of something and the beginning of something else, and there's a moment where you're sort of looking back at the past and letting an old cycle finish out, because we don't have the World here, or do we? Judgment, the Fool. Well, that's good enough. It's the ending of one phase and the beginning of another phase. So this Three of Swords is a bit of heartache, but it's definitely to do with, you're just saying goodbye to the old chapter. You're saying goodbye to that old life or that old routine you used to be in. Five of Swords, a bit of erratic energy. There's a bit of brainstorming and conversations and people talking and working things out. Can be a little bit of bickering going on, but it's not too bad. And the Seven of Cups, once this tower comes in, there's a lot of opportunities in front of you and you're not really sure which way to go. Part of you is still wondering now, which way, will I do this, will I do that? It's a bit of that scattered energy feel. We have, I'll just grab these three. We have the Empress, the Fool, and Judgment. So with the Empress, she's brainstorming. That's why, with that, working things out, with that erratic energy that's going everywhere, the brainstorming. The Empress is to do with it's a birthing of a new idea, getting everything organised, getting everything, because the tree is someone that's got a lot of wisdom and maturity. No matter what age you are, you've got this is already built in, and you're quite good at organising and you're quite good at getting things set up. Like, okay, just because a picture shows a baby, there's a baby coming, what do you need to do? Well, you're going to have everything all organised and sorted out. This is the Fool, the new beginnings. You know, you're ready to step into this new beginning and this new role, whatever this tower brought in, which I can't see here what's changed, but there's a big change. And there's Judgment. And the Judgment always looks like the Fool in this particular deck to me. It looks like very similar energy. So waking up to a whole new way of life, waking up to a different routine. Things aren't going to be much as the same as they were. We've got the Lovers, Ace of Pentacles, and Strength. So with the Lovers, it either is a new romance, the romance you're still in, but things are very, it's made things better. Like for the change that's coming in is making things better for both your lives. You could be meeting a new mate, or it is just a soul, like part of the soul tribe. It's a good friend or a person coming in around you that until you meet them and get around them, you're never going to realise you missed them. But once you get with them, you'll always sort of realise that I wished I'd met you years ago. They're one of those sort of friends. Ace of Pentacles is that new beginning coming in, that new energy, and the Strength card just coming in to say that you're going to be able to walk this path and you're going to do it quite comfortably. You've got a lot of energy running where quite confident, quite in charge. Just going to grab my angel deck and see if we can get a message, just one, from the angels. So the angel deck card says emerging. So with this deck, this is this new energy and this new path is coming. It's starting to emerge. It's just like a flower starting to open. It's coming into bloom. I get a feeling you guys have got, it's something you've actually been working on behind the scenes, that you've been putting in a lot of energy into it. It's a personal craft. I can't get it. I'm just trying to get what I'm feeling there. I can feel it, but I can't put it into words. It feels like something you've worked on behind the scenes. It's like playing a violin or something, and you've gotten so good. Now they're going to pay you to play it, but it's not going to be, everyone's not going to have musical instruments, but it feels like that energy where there's some talent coming through or some special ability that it's always been laying under wraps, hiding in the background somewhere, and it's finally going to pop its head up and come into fruition. So now we're just going to get the zodiac cards, and we might get somebody that's to do with this zodiac sign. It could be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or it's a time of year. Okay, that's the one. Cancer. So we've just finished being in Cancer, so this could be the timing that it was brewing and coming in. This energy is emotional, sensitive, caring and loving. It may concern family, a mother or a child. I'll just read that in case it pertains to anyone. You could be Cancer. It could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus or your North Node. So there could be your significant other or your, the soulmate friend can be a Cancer, or you could be a Cancer. But that's just another card. We thought we'd just pull out one for a timing or a star sign. So, right, now what I was going to get. Making Magic, I'll do them right at the end. But I'll just pull a couple of these DeviantMoon cards. Anything else for reading one with the Friend's Stone? We've got the Four of Swords. So as this emerges, as this situation emerges, this new path, this new ability, whatever it is that's coming through, you're going to need to rest on and off as you move yourself into this new energy. It will be, you've still got the strength and the ability to do it, but you're going to have to tend and look after yourself a bit. It just feels like it, not just sleep, it just feels like you need to. I think you're going to be running with it, going that hard and fast with it. I think you need to stop and say, okay, I need to have a day off today and just, binge on Netflix or whatever, Okay, anything else for reading one? Okay, Ace of Wands. Very much the birth and the gestation. It's just like the Empress, very similar energy, where there's a birthing, a new way or a new stage coming in. Wasn't supposed to get this many, but okay. We have the Hanged Man. There's been some sacrifice to get to where you've got. King of Pentacles. Strength again. King of Pentacles is being in charge, being the boss. That's just that Five of Swords that we had before, with the bit of brainstorming and working things out. Sorry, they're all up whichever way. Have we got anything different there? Eight of Cups, walking away from that past. Healing with the Temperance card. The balancing again of the energy. In two minds, so there's a little bit of brainstorming with that five. With the Two of Swords, there's that bit of brainstorming and working things out, but essentially there's victory, which is the getting back and being on top. Excuse me. Sorry, throat chakra's freaking out. Okay, Making Magic. We'll just get one to finish off the read for this for reading 1. Oh, it actually hit me in the nose, so there you go. Mystic Star. Harmony in the home and great friendships. So that's great reading 1. That's your reading. Bye for now. Hey, reading 2. You would have picked this stone that said believe. So pop that up there. And your card is card number 11. Pretty sure it's called the Coffin. I have to have a look. No. Sorry, it's called Spilled Secrets. So with this actual card, this is the truth coming to light. Something being put on display. If something, how do I explain it? I'll read it straight out of the book, be even easier. Deeds finally uncovered for all the world to see, revealing the truth. So, if there has been somewhere in your life that has been, you've been falsely accused, you've been blamed for something, you've just been treated, people have made up some gossip about you or something like that, it's all going to turn, the tables are going to turn, things are going to come back around for you now. So this is for reading 2. We get some cards for reading 2 for believe and spilled secrets. Reading 2. What can we get for reading 2? Go to the other deck because it's not wanting to come out. Reading 2, please. What can I get for reading 2? Reading 2. There's a few there, so we might be good to go actually. We'll start with these. Okay, reading 2 was the spilled secrets. So the truth's going to be revealed. Something that you were falsely accused of, or something that was said about you that was false. It's all going to come back round and it's all going to play itself out. That they're going to be shown up. The people responsible, or whoever was responsible for this situation, are going to have it all come back onto them. So we've got the Ten of Pentacles, Two of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So the Ten of Pentacles is that good solid foundation, feeling confident, feeling back in the space where you should be in, like feeling back in charge. You got the World in your hand, and here's the Sword of Truth. So the truth's going to come through, and the truth will come into play to set about the situation that was in the past that was wrong. We've got the Emperor, who's another boss energy. We've got the World, Page of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. So there's that news and information coming in, even though it's a crow with a ladder. And news and information's coming in, and it's fast-moving energy. It happens pretty quickly. It all just pops up, and things start to clear out. The energy starts to clear out. Four of Pentacles. It just feels like the energy of the situation there, of what these people were trying to get away with. It feels like they were trying to get away with something, and it's just not going to work. The World is the big cycle, one big cycle finishing, the new cycle beginning. So there's that new path and that new energy coming about now once this old energy starts clearing out and leaving you. What else can we get for reading 2? Okay. That'll do. That was the Five of Pentacles. So that's being ghosted, being left out in the cold. that exact energy of being punished, literally being punished, but you didn't really do anything. Hanged Man, sacrifice. You've had to sacrifice yourself and sacrifice the situation that come about. We have lots of cards. I'm just going to try and put them all up the right way so we can see what we've got. We've got the Emperor again. We had him there somewhere, the Emperor, which is the boss. So that's that back in charge energy and back where you should be. King of Cups. Very emotional, very happy emotional time with this situation coming. That's that past energy again. Being stabbed in the back and the heartache it caused you, having people or somebody around you stabbing you in the back and doing like treating you like rubbish. Okay, we just grab them all because there's just so much of it. But there's that Four of Swords. So that's just a bit of contentment and feeling back at peace, feeling very peaceful, looking a bit like Sleeping Beauty there because this situation's clearing itself out, it's coming around. You've got the Death card, which, like the World card here, signifies the end of one big cycle and the beginning of another cycle coming in. The Magician, you'll be back in charge and back like you're the magic man again. You're going to be back around, everything's going to be going the way it should be going. You have the Eight of Wands again, the second time, which is that fast moving energy coming in. Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. So that Five of Wands is a bit of brainstorming and organisation with and around other people. You've got other people and you're balancing out this energy. And maybe once something comes out and gets said, a lot of people come in and they're all talking to you about the situation. There's a lot of conversations going on. And you're trying to balance it out and trying to talk through. Everyone wants to talk about it and go back over it and keep raving on about it. But I feel like you're done. Once it comes out and you've been vindicated, whatever's come clean and come out, you're virtually going, okay, now that's come out, the truth's been revealed, you're ready just to walk on. They want to keep going back over it and rehashing it and re-chatting about it, and you're virtually like, no, walk away, I'm done. That's that Eight of Cups, where you're wanting to walk away from that energy. I don't know where I put the card, but it's here somewhere. There's an Eight of Cups there somewhere, hiding. That you want to walk away from that energy. Got the new beginning, new energy coming in. It's quite solid. And the Ten of Cups, so finishing it off on that really nice note of a content, happy heart, feeling confident, happy again, and back into, you're the boss. You got the Emperor twice there, so you definitely got that, you're back in charge energy again. We get a message from the angels, which I didn't even get to say it and it just jumped out. And that's it, serenity. So that's that feeling of contentment when everything comes clean and comes round and it clears itself out. The energy, the cycle has come. The big World card was in there, death in the world. And that energy was coming in to say that that energy's finished and that cycle's going, and you get to leave it behind you. You get to walk away from it, which is great to have it go and be behind you. Now we just did the Zodiac cards just for a bit of fun, but we also could have the Zodiac cards, could be, the star sign could be yours. I'll just concentrate for a minute. Reading 2. Virgo, so it could be your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, or it could even be your North Node. But it's the energy around you is dutiful, hesitant and humble, with a discriminating, diligent and painstaking air. Very serious, but just like this card shows, the sun coming out through that dark cloud. So that darker energy, where things weren't really clear, your name was dirtied, or somebody put something upon you that wasn't fair. Whatever, it's just unfairness. Whatever unfairness there was, it's the sun's breaking out and coming back in now. Now this could be the time of year that it happens. We're coming into Virgo pretty soon. We're still in Leo at the moment. Okay, I just had the battery run out, so I just had to change it out. But okay. Now we'll just get a Making Magic. Get one Making Magic for reading 2. There it is. Okay. So we've got the festival. Creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event. So there must be something coming up in the near future that this energy will play into, or it will get to become. Maybe in the Virgo season there's going to be a fantastic party or an event. So that's something that to look forward to. There might be something happening on that particular, when that's happening. So that's it for you, reading 2. Thanks for hanging out. Bye for now. Reading 3. Reading 3 would have picked this stone that said Dreams. I'll pop it up here. And your card is card 19. Just going to look them up. The Harbinger. The Harbinger. So, with that one, it's the return of a loved one after an ordeal and the safe recovery of something that was once lost. So it can be the return of a loved one after an ordeal or after a long period of time. Still having a think. Or the safe recovery of something that you thought was lost. So very interesting. Okay. We get some cards for reading 3, please. Reading 3. Reading 3. Might just do us, I think. That's heaps. I wasn't thinking we were going to get any, and then we got tons. Okay. Rightio. 8 of Wands, so it's sudden. Cups, balance, 10 of Pentacles. Now that's come out in every read, that 10 of Pentacles, and it's come up pretty quickly. So, standing solid, standing back in confidence, feeling confident. It can be to do with money being its pentacle, but it's a one-off payment, an inheritance, a one-off lump sum that just comes, or you know, it helps benefit the family in some way. So there's some sort of money coming in through some, whether it comes through with this long lost, something that you thought was lost is going to be returned, the recovery of something that was lost. Fast moving energy, 8 of Wands. 4 of Cups, past energy with some disappointment. Being the boss again, being back in charge. 2 of Pentacles is balancing the situation out, balancing the energy out. So, somewhere, let's get these all, yep, and yep, just got to read some of them, what they are. So here we have the past energy or the recent energy is still in it. You could be still in it right now and it's just about to finish out, and this is this just feeling of just a bit exhausted. It's been a long battle. You've been holding on and holding on and holding on. 7 of Swords is the theft of energy, time or possessions. Definitely feels like energy, losing a lot of energy and a lot of time and energy. This has taken a long time for this cycle to come round, to come back round out of its whatever's gone on in here and what it's about. It's taken a bit of a time to get here. There's some truth and some justice coming in. You've got the Page of Swords and Justice herself. So it feels like to me that things are going to be put right. Things are going to come back round to... It's not where they... It's not like it's... I'm trying to think now. It's just time that the scales balanced out. That's how I'm just going to put it, because it just feels like the Wheel of Fortune here. The big cycles coming around, the big wheels turning. you're going to have the world back in your hand. Things are going to sort of come back round a little bit onto your side. Those scales are going to balance up, but they're going to be more in balance for you. We have the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups. There could be somebody offering you an invitation to something. It can be romantic, but it feels like you're quite happy, quite content. Somebody's offering you to, asking you to go out, asking you to even go to an event with them, and it can be friends. It doesn't have to be romance, but being that he's riding the broom with the cup with the hearts coming out, it can be an offer from somebody coming in asking you to go out on a date if you're a single, or it can be your own partner taking you on a date, or taking you, it's a bit of a surprise. It feels like something that's just popping up out of nowhere, just a happy event. Because we also have the Six of Wands, which is the victory, and the Three of Cups is very much that energy of a celebration, or a bit of a get-together and a bit of a party or a bit of an event. The feeling of a victory, maybe when this situation, something that you thought was lost, finally comes back around and comes into your life. It's just the feeling of that exact picture there, where she's got the bunch of flowers and she's just got that really happy look on her face that she's just floating on air feeling. And then you've got the Three of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. So with that Three of Wands, the time that you've been waiting and the time that it's taken for this to come around, you're now standing there watching it all manifest in front of you and all start to come into fruition. Knight of Swords is a bit of, feels like a bit of truth, but also a bit of karmic situation with it. It's got that sort of that edge of karma. And the Nine of Pentacles is just that feeling of confidence, just that feeling of the victory. Very relaxed, very confident, sitting up, relaxing, reading a book and feeling quite at ease, quite a very peaceful, quite a healing energy. Okay, we'll just throw out a few more. Anything else for this reading, for reading 3 for dreams? Oh. Okay. Just bent that, but that's normal. Okay, we have the the Nine of Pentacles again. So there's that energy. Sorry, Roman numerals, they get me every time. I have to stop and stare at it for a minute. Nine of Pentacles yet again. So there's quite a good omen for a lucky break. Lucky, it's just a lucky situation in general. It doesn't have to be money, but it feels like, if it isn't money, it feels like you've won the lotto. Things are that good. And see, here's the Ten of Pentacles that we had at the beginning there. So there's that good, solid foundation. It's a good omen. It's like a good omen for good luck, lucky times coming. We've got the Ten of Wands. It's time to put the burden down, in two minds, and the Knight of Cups yet again. So if this Knight of Cups has come up twice now, so there's that offer coming in again, and it's to do with someone offering you something. You do have to have a think about it. You definitely have to have a stop and have a think about accepting this offer. So don't rush into, if somebody comes and offers you something and you hesitate straight away, that's your intuition's coming in to tell you to be a bit careful about that situation. I wouldn't be rushing into anything that's getting offered to you. Maybe when this energy goes to the point of where it's those 9s and 10s of Pentacles, somebody could be coming in around you offering you to partner up, or to be, all of a sudden you're going to have a new friend that wants to be your friend. You're going to be in a fairly content state. They could catch you off guard. So just think about things. Don't rush into answering anyone's offer. If they're coming in with an offer of love or friendship, I think you'd have to say to yourself, where have you been up until now? Like, you know, when things go really good for one person, you're like a magnet. You attract all these people to you, but not everybody's coming because they're happy for you. They want what you've got. Some people want what you've got. So just a side note there. Doesn't mean it's the be-all and end-all. Just a bit of a comment to say watch out for some people that are just Three of Swords. That's that past. Wheel of Fortune again. the Moon, 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups. The celebrations again. That Moon, something's hidden. So that's what I was just talking about. That's that situation here where it feels like there's someone coming around you, and there's something hidden. Something's not really in full light. You can't quite see what it is or what's going on. But I think if you just wait, the magic, you'll see through it pretty quickly as soon as you sort of hesitate and don't jump into it. But it's definitely a really good happy time, which I don't want to dampen it, but it's just a warning there to watch out for somebody that's coming in, and they just want what you've got, or they want to get in on that joyful energy that you're running. And I just feel like there's someone there that's not going to be, they're not deserving of it. Here's the 7 of Pentacles, and there's definitely somebody there, like I just keep getting it, they're coming back. It's somebody that ghosted you, somebody that ditched you, somebody that hasn't really been a good friend. They're coming in back around, they're trying to come back in around when this situation all lights up for you, that whatever you've found that was lost or whatever comes back into your life, that's good. All of a sudden they show up as well, wanting to get in on it, so you'll make your decision what you'll think of all that. But it just feels like a warning there at the end to say watch out for that, what's hidden. There's something hidden there, or they're hiding something from you. They're not being truthful. 7 of Pentacles, just the good farmer's card. It's just things are going to grow from here and go forward from here. So with the other readings, we grabbed an angel card. Just get one angel card for reading 3. And because the one that just showed up was trust, so that's what we'll take. So with trust, I would take it just what I was talking about was you've got to trust your own intuition and trust your own gut. But there's definitely going to be, amongst all this good happy energy, which is going to be great, it's just going to be something that you'll have to you're just going to have to be your own counsel. You're going to have to think about it and look at it before you jump in. There's just something there that's definitely, it's a person. It feels definitely like a person that's a bit shady, but you'll work it out. Okay, now we'll do a zodiac, and see that one flew out. So this will definitely mean something. So it could be a Pisces, or it can just relate to, Pisces can be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. This person could be Pisces in some of their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Can be North Node. This energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. So maybe that's what this situation is, the person that is coming back in, that maybe you have to forgive and resolve. Like maybe you have to forgive this person or look at their past and have a conversation about this situation. Maybe it's someone, because it doesn't feel like this energy is just about this one person coming in. That would just popped out right at the end. But I feel like it's going to be layered. There's going to be more than one thing happening. So you'll see everyone's going to be different. Can we get one Making Magic to finish this out, please? There we go. We got the festival again, so another reading had this card as well, and yeah, so there could be maybe more than one reading that you need to look at, but creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event. So again, there's going to be something coming up, and Pisces time isn't till next March. It's February, March, isn't it? So it's a fair way off if it's a time frame, but that could, you just don't know how things work out. Maybe it is coming in Pisces time, but I'd say it's the festival. I definitely would think this Pisces is to do with this person. I feel like that's just more the energy, and the festival, that's back to the person reading? No, the person watching, not me. But there is going to be a bigger party or a big event coming up, which is going to be a good time. You're really going to enjoy this festival or party or event. that's it for you, reading 3.